Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. I'm Kathy. We are on part 18 of the series Common Sayings that are actually from the Bible. So this one is nothing but skin and bones. So have you guys heard that? Have you said it? I've heard it a lot, said it a lot. I usually think of it as maybe someone who's really skinny, really thin, maybe a person or an animal. Maybe if it's a person and they lost a bunch of weight, and you or someone might say, yeah, they're just skin and bones. Or if you see maybe a stray animal or something, cat or dog, and you could say that also, yeah, they're just skin and bones. So I think it's, a really common saying, at least in the US. I don't know how it is in other countries, so you guys will have to let me know. But this is actually the first part of the verse. So this is from Job chapter 19, verse 20. Some people would say A, and then part B of that same verse was the one we did on part 2 of this series, which was skin of my teeth. So I never knew this. I never knew that verse, Job 19:20, had two sayings in it, very popular sayings in the culture. So let's read this one now. So Job 19:20a, but I'll read the whole thing. Okay. So, my bone cleaveth to my skin and my flesh, and I am escaped with the skin of my teeth. So yeah, like I said, I did the skin of my teeth in part 2, if you want to go back and watch that. And then this one is the skin and bones. He's saying, my bones and my skin. So this verse expresses Job's deep suffering and near-death experience, talking about his skin and bones. So the phrase highlights his physical and emotional distress, emphasizing the severity of his situation and the feeling of being on the brink of despair. So one commentator said that Job had everything: land, family, health, and wealth, and then lost everything. So it's not just physical pain that Job's expressing in this verse, it's a window into his soul's agony. So that's pretty intense. So yeah, I had no idea that it was from the Bible. That, like I said, I always think of it about someone really skinny, really thin, which he definitely could have been. And he's saying, his skin is just clinging to his bones. But he's also talking about his despair and just with losing everything. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think. If you've heard it, said it, if you're in a different country, if it's a popular phrase, or maybe you've just heard it like in movies or TV shows, or who knows. But yeah, that was eye-opening for me. And plus that it is, like I said, 2 parts of that same verse have become really popular sayings in America. And Job supposedly is one of the oldest books in the Bible. I meant to look before I started the video to see when it was written, but I've always heard that it is one of the oldest books. So for that phrase, both of those phrases to have lasted for thousands and thousands of years is pretty amazing. So if anyone has any more information on it, let me know. And I hope everyone's having a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, God bless.